Guys, AC here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to another review, and this time it is Dior Homme Parfum. This was released in 2014, and the parfumeur for this one is François Demachy. One of my absolute favorites, guys. In terms of perfumery, he's done some of my absolute favorites. So he's done this, which I adore, Acqua di Parma Colonia Intensa. If you've been following my channel for a long time, you will know that I love this fragrance. Dior Homme Parfum, exactly the same. I absolutely adore this. It's one of my absolute compliment garners. And this is a fragrance, there are some rumors around this fragrance. So let's slay the rumors first. This fragrance was released in 2014, as I said, and there were rumors that this fragrance was reformulated around 2017. Not correct, because this is a 2018 bottle, and I've owned Dior Homme Parfum previously, and I don't see any difference, neither in scent nor in performance. Again, another one was reformulation. It's not been reformulated. This is exactly the same as it was in 2014. In fact, I like all Dior Homme fragrances, including the cologne and the sport, but these two are my absolute favorites. Yeah. So the big difference between these two, I can probably touch on it, or I can do a separate video. But the only way, quickly I can explain this to you, this is for a metrosexual man, this is for a manly, mysterious guy. Yeah. This is a statement maker. This is an absolute center stage. So you have to have that confidence and strength of personality to take center stage. It takes a lot of guts to take center stage. This is a center stage fragrance. It will put you right in the center of things. And if you're not ready for it, you won't be able to handle this. This is a beast. So let's start by talking about this fragrance. So Dior Homme was born when Bois d'Argent was created back in 2004. And that's why Dior Homme, the original release, was in 2005. The DNA is where they created this amazing ambret seed and iris combination. And it's there in every single Dior, at least the main ones. And it's here as well. Absolutely beautiful, guys. The moment you smell this, you'll be in the seventh sky. You will be in heaven. So it starts off. You know what? This is a pleasure. This is a privilege to review this fragrance. My God. So it starts off smelling an absolutely amazing, attractive combination of 3 or 4 main things. So the big one here is leather. It's a big leather, yeah, but it's been completely embellished by beautiful notes. So the beautiful notes are 2 florals. Iris, which doesn't smell like the lipstick. So the big difference between here, the iris smells like lipstick here. The iris is just something different here. It smells very, very attractive and narcotic. And then there's this dark rose. I don't like rose. I love it here. And we all know that rose and leather is a deadly combination. So we have rose leather and iris. Oh man, and then this beautiful ambret, which is so beautifully executed in Dior Homme Intense, is there as well. So iris along with ambret, this beautiful scent, guys. I mean, every time you inhale this, you'll feel amazed by this fragrance. Just beautiful. Then the fragrance starts to transform in about 15, 20, even 30 minutes. And what happens is it loses all its beautiful florals. And what comes to the fore is oud. So we have leather, we have rose, we have oud. And then at the very end, we bring in beautiful sandalwood, soft, lemony, very aromatic. So at the very end, there's leather and there is sandalwood. And there's this woody note of oud, if you like. The leather is center stage. So let's talk about how the leather executes here. Leather starts, this is about 2 hours dry down. Leather starts to become this strong, manly, worn leather. But it's not a leather jacket, it's like a leather glove. It fits in beautiful, snug, lovely. But it's manly. its strength is the manly leather. The kind of leather you would have probably smelt way ago, like in fragrances like Bellamy. Yeah, that's the sophistication of leather that they've used here. It's a fantastic leather. Sandalwood, ambret, beautiful, buttery smooth ambret, and only if you hunt for it, the rose. Only if you hunt for it. And the iris, I believe, the florals. Oh my God, the leather is center stage. So this is quite a mysterious dark scent. Yeah, but it's not dark as in dark. It's dark as in mysterious and magnetic. It'll pull people towards you. Yeah, although this has beastly performance, people don't have to come and smell you. They can smell you from a distance, especially if you go on your shirt. But I wouldn't recommend. It's very strong. So don't put it on your shirt. Unless you intend to get the shirt cleaned or washed next time within one wear. This will stick to your clothes for at least days. Yeah. So let's come to the good points and the bad points, pros and cons. So number one pro is how unique this smells. The combination of leather, oud, rose has been used thousands of times. But the moment you smell this, there's nothing else but Dior Homme that'll come to your mind. The original DNA, the amberette, the iris, and the leather, the soft leather with cacao. There's a note of cacao in Dior Homme Intense, which is not there here. So there's no sweetness in this fragrance. So uniqueness is the biggest pro, if you like. Not only amongst all the other fragrances that have used this combination, but also among the Dior Homme line. This is one of a kind. I mean, you can see this is a flanker, but only fleetingly. It's really a very original fragrance that only just harks back to the Dior Homme DNA, briefly. So that's the uniqueness is the biggest pro, I would say. The second biggest pro would be the performance, the stellar performance of this fragrance. This is 16-20 hour fragrance. Your next shower, basically. Both in terms of sillage, longevity, and projection. Yeah, this is through and through powerhouse fragrance. But it doesn't go and attack people's noses because it is a smooth composition, a beautiful symphony. Yeah, and the third pro is the personality of the scent. The scent is basically has been created to put you right in the center of everything, of the galaxy, if you like. So you have to have the personality to carry this fragrance. This fragrance is something that will wear you. Yeah, and you have to be ready for that. This fragrance is not that you slap it on and I'm wearing your own Parfum. No. This has to be, you have to be in the frame of mind to wear a fragrance which is extremely attention grabbing. People will smell you, so you have to be comfortable with that. You can't hide after you put this on. The big personality of the fragrance, I can only, when I first smelled this fragrance, when I was thinking, who would wear this? There's only one guy who came into my mind that could totally signify this fragrance. Yeah, this is the man. You see what I mean? This is the character of the fragrance. This is the personality of the fragrance. So, you get the idea, right? In terms of downsides, okay? So, lack of versatility. I would not wear this to work. I wouldn't wear this in summer. This is a winter fragrance, yeah? And it does very well in enclosed environments, yeah? So going to the theater, sitting with friends in a restaurant, even on a date, this is a big presence fragrance, right? So it works beautifully in the cold weather. Yeah? Anything less than 20 degrees or 15 degrees would be ideal. Anything more than that, you'll struggle, yeah? Plus, don't ever wear this to work because this projects like hell, yeah? And people might complain about this. The second downside, I can't think of any other downside. In fact, when I was planning to do this review, I was going to title this fragrance a flawless fragrance. I can't see any flaw in this fragrance. The composition is absolutely beautiful, man, from every angle. The notes are very familiar, but the result is so unique. I was blown away, yeah? So, age groups, I would say 25 plus, yeah? Maybe even 30 plus. But if you have that sort of a personality that you can carry this fragrance, yeah, go for it. No, doesn't matter what age group you're in. You have to be able to carry such a fragrance. Yeah, this will vary. In terms of compliment factor, this is one of my most complimented fragrances. I don't get many fragrances that people come and tell me how amazing I smell. In terms of compliments, this one happens to be one of my fragrances that I wear when I want to go and have a good time with my friends, or I'm in the company of like-minded people. And whenever I've worn it, evening time, they've come and said to me, this is really glamorous. This is absolutely gorgeous. That's the kind of compliments I've gotten. And I have no hesitation in recommending this fragrance to people who want to wear this to a date, winter time, cold weather. Absolutely. Perfect for a date night. Perfect for clubbing, night out. It's just terrific night out fragrance, So, marks out of 10. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. This is not cheap, but it's a great value for money, and you can't have this in any other size than 75 ml. So value for money is a little bit less, only if you are a budget fragrance kind of a guy, and the lack of versatility. Those are the two reasons I'm removing 2 points. A solid 8 out of 10, one of the best mainstream designer fragrances you can buy. And this smells much, much better than a mainstream designer. This is one of a kind, high-end designer fragrance. I hope you like the review, guys. I really enjoyed doing this review. Take care. Bye-bye.